Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm going over the victim triangle and how to transcend it. So, one rule in the universe is no one is ever a victim. Everything is happening for us. Life doesn't just happen to us. Life is orchestrated in a way where everything is propelling us toward greater authenticity and more alignment with our soul path. So oftentimes bad quote unquote things in our life are really teachers and challenges to help us grow ever more. Really, nothing is bad. Everything's all good, all God. From a higher point of view, we just can't always see it that way. And another thing I should mention is, you could say, yeah, but so-and-so, this person was born into an abusive relationship, or they're born into trauma. I would say that it's karma. Basically, you reap what you sow, so you have effectively brought yourself into that situation, and the situation, even though challenging and seemingly unfair, is still there to help you grow and awaken ever more. Okay, let's get into the victim triangle. So this is a drama density trap that plays out all through society, relationships, and life. So it's really important and good to become aware of this so you can see it playing out in your own life and transcend it. So what is it? So it is one energy with three faces, and the three faces are the victim, the rescuer, and the abuser. What are they? So the victim is, again, life is happening to me, not for me. I'm a victim of circumstance. I'm a victim of this person. I'm a victim of life. Poor me, and very powerless state. And usually needs someone or something to blame, whether it be a person, an event, or life itself. And remember, blame is lame. You're trapped in the game, one finger pointing at you, three pointing back at me. Okay, and then there's the rescuer / the sympathizer. This is the person that rescues the victim. So the victim says, oh, poor me, and the rescuer says, that's brutal. You do have it so bad. They kind of acknowledge that the victim should be allowed to be a victim, and they play into it together. And the rescuer effectively enables the victim mindset. So yeah, it would look something like, man, work was so bad, I was sitting in traffic all day, and the rescuer says, oh, that sounds fucking horrible. Man, this shit is so unfair. Oh my God. Okay? And then there's the abuser. So this is usually what the victim blames. The abuser is the bully, or the life situation that's unfair, etc. The abuser makes people feel bad. It's all your fault, using their power to put people down, and then oftentimes in this abuser-victim trap, the victim does feel like it is their fault, even though, because the abuser is making them feel that way. Okay, so and then it just keeps going and going and going, and you know, oftentimes the roles switch over. The victim maybe finally stands up to the abuser, and then they turn into the abuser themselves, and then the abuser feels like a victim, and then etc., etc. Now, you can also see how this plays out on a more collective scale in politics, the news, TV, etc. You know, a really obvious one would be like black people and white people, how black people always say that they're a victim because they're of their skin color, and they're at life is just completely unfair. They're at this huge disadvantage in like every aspect of life, and then they always point the finger at white people. And then on the other side of that, whereas white people actually were the abusers, and you know, not letting black people have the same privileges as white people in the past. Though you could see how these kind of things still play out. Or politics, the right side blames the left side for everything. The left side blames the right side for everything. And then all the people in those parties are constantly rescuing each other. Okay. All right, now how to transcend this trap, because there is a way to transcend it. All right. So in the more ascended version, the healthier, empowered version, the victim transcends into the creator. So rather than being a victim to life, they recognize that, no, I'm actually a co-creator with God, and I have the power to make changes, to change my mindset, to take action, and to create a great life. And another way to look at it is they can become the healer. So it turns into a healing opportunity. And then the rescuer transcends into the coach or the mentor, offering solutions, being a person that listens but doesn't sort of stoop down to the victim level, instead offering solutions and mentoring the said victim through maybe the challenging time that they're in. And then the abuser transcends to the teacher or the challenger, saying, you know, kind of like, you know, those maybe like a David Goggins, or like a man, like a hardcore kind of guy, like, no, get the fuck up, you can do it, enough of this bullshit, don't hit snooze, etc. And then also being that teacher, kind of really explaining how they can get out of their mindset, and kind of kicking them into gear in a positive way. So that's pretty much the video. I'll offer a good quick tip to get out of the victim consciousness is when things, because things do come up that are challenging, when things come up, problems, instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solution right away. So problem comes up, instead of it being this big thing in your consciousness, right away focus on the solution and take action. I promise you it will seem like not that big of a deal, and then when you get into the habit of actually taking the action to rid the problem, focusing on the solution, things will seem like not a big deal. You'll step into an empowered state of being, and you will not be a victim. So life is happening for you, not to you. We are not a victim ever. Ever, ever, ever. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.